One devotee asked me the question, said, "You've been a devotee a long time. How have you stayed?" I said, "I'm stubborn." So I think my stubbornness has been an asset. Stubborn in the sense that I just personally feel that for me, that my nature is, I I don't want I don't want to give in to Maya. I'm too stubborn to give in because I feel stupid, or I feel like defeated. It's like, I don't want to be defeated. So, even though I want to enjoy the material world, I'm not. I know it's Maya's trick, so I'm not gonna. Even if she gets me down, I'm gonna stand up again. I'm like too stubborn just to say, "You got me." And I think another factor, and I think one astrologer even told me this in my astrology, said, "You'll never be perfectly happy in the material world." And I look at my whole life, and I look at it, and I go, it's like, well, someone will look at my life and go, "Well, you had a really easy life. You never had to work. Your parents paid for your college education. They took nice care of you, gave you whatever you wanted. But there was always something that just wasn't right." And I think that was Krishna's kindness upon me, that was there. That, okay, everything's right, but it's not right. And I'd always be like, I don't feel this. It's not, everything's right, but I don't feel right. So I think that's helped me a lot also. I don't know if my sister has suffered more than I, and she understands also this world isn't right, but it didn't affect her the way it affected me, to make the moves that I made, to pull myself, detach myself enough. I think a lot of people, it affects them to try harder to figure out how to be happy. And to me, that was never the option. It was always like, why is this going on? What's wrong here? And how do we deal with it? So I think my solution was, well, it's an internal thing. So I think that's always kept me in Krishna consciousness, that whenever I might slip, or I just come back to that consciousness. Oh, Maya caught you, you fool. Don't you remember? You know you can't. You know nothing works out the way you think it's going to work out. Don't fall for that. Don't fall for her tricks. So I kind of feel victorious if I don't fall for her tricks. I look at other devotees as well, and I think it always seems that someone who stays in Krishna consciousness, there's something that's anchoring them there. That's just, it's something that whether they're conscious of it or not, it's just keeping, it could be a taste, it could be a philosophical understanding, something. I think, philosophy also has it's just if you can see it and live it and understand it enough and remember it enough, it's hard to deviate too much for too long. Because you always know you're off track.